The former owner of Edmonton's longest-running gentlemen's club, whose mural on the side of the building has watched over downtown for decades, has passed away. His grandson and current owner remembering an Edmonton icon who pioneered exotic entertainment from the ground up.
He was a trailblazer in that respect, especially here in Canada. And they targeted him lots for that. They tried to shut him down lots for that.
Jesse Cochard now runs Chez Pierre, the cabaret his grandfather started in downtown Edmonton more than 50 years ago. Pierre Cochard originally immigrated to Canada from Belgium, opening Chez Pierre's first location here on Jasper Avenue in the early 70s, moving to its current building a decade later. Across the street from a church, Cochard faced stiff opposition from the church's pastor, who had condemned the club on a local Bible radio show. Although Cochard's grandson says there are no hard feelings now.
And it was obscene. It's obscenity down there, you know, and he always sort of laughed because the more press he got about this, the busier he got. So he'd be sweating, there's all this negative stuff. And then the next day, there's a huge lineup around the block. His famous line was, you know, strippers are God's children, too.
Cochard even getting a visit from the likes of Muhammad Ali in the late 1980s. When the club first opened, laws prevented Cochard from featuring nude dancers and serving booze. The club didn't get its liquor license until 2013, but Jesse Cochard says you could maybe get a drink before that.
It was a bit of an open secret at Chez Pierre's that you could get booze, a special Pepsi. If you were in the right clientele, you could come here. If you were a regular, you could come and get a drink.
But as Edmonton mourns the loss of a downtown fixture, Cochard's grandson is remembering the times with his grandfather.
Yeah, I couldn't have been more than like 5 or 6 years old. And we're in the car and we're driving up 105th Street and we're driving past the club and, you know, oh, that's Grandpa, that's Grandpa's business, right? And I see the sign, table dancing, nude shows, and I look at my mom, I look at my dad, and I go, what are nude shows? Of course, the one I heard lots growing up was, yeah, you'll find out when you're older there, son.
Pierre Cochard was 98 years old. His family glad to know his legacy of fun will live on. A public service will be held at Chez Pierre on October 14th. Reporting from Edmonton, Darcy Robchan, City News.